They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. It's a seam wide, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To throw, it's Washington. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. It's Collier. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Cox. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him.
Move the chains for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Cox. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw again. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Just drives in between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Ohio State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Cox. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Spartans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Works the middle of the field. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Using the quick game. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move there. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give is to Williams. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. A little screen to the running back. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Scanning the field, it's Cox. The throw to the outside is complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback are smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. He's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And the Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Power football with the run. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll send the back in motion. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Spartans in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the tailback. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Dropping back, it's Cox. Finds his tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gonna look downfield again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Gets the back moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Robinson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. Zips it out to his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off play action. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Washington. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by 7 over Ohio State.
Dropping back, it's Cox.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Korn. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Collier. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Man, he thought he was scoring a touchdown there. His eyes were big. I think he might have started peeking up at the Jumbotron to see who was going to make it in. After recovering the fumble, he just gets tackled right down close to the goal line.
What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it first and goal at the 1. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll run it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
First down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Completes it in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Used the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to buy time.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Out of bounds at the 33.
Wide receiver going in motion.
And first down.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the right. He makes a catch.
The first down pass.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's a
Now from inside the red zone. He's got it down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
second down.
The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Brought down.
And the Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Michigan State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying play action. Bring in the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Michigan State 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding an escape route. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
To the ground with the back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
2nd down coming up.
Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Now on the move. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. It's a reverse. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Cox. Under fire. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be knocked down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got it in the middle, it's Korn. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Cox. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give is to Williams. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's McConnell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Cox. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Gain of 12. And that's good enough.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Gain of 20.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Collier. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to get it to the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Cox. He wants it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. The throw, complete on the comeback. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Michigan State.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Sparty. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to throw, it's Washington. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Pressure coming. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Tight end now in motion. He'll start this drive firing. A shot toward the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give from the gun. And he's still running after the move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Bust through behind his pad. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Maryland! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they were handed a golden opportunity. Drive covers 25 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw. It's Cox. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.